As we wait for this verdict to be announced, this really brings back memories of last summer when George Floyd was killed. And we saw lots of protests. We covered them here at CBS 46. And there's fears that we could possibly have more protests tonight.
Well, a lot of local businesses found themselves impacted by some of the protests that got out of hand and frankly got violent. Let's go now to Adam Murphy, who's been talking with some business owners who are preparing for this verdict like the rest of us. Adam, what are you hearing?
Hi there, Rick. I've spoken with a number of business owners on Marietta Street here in Atlanta. This is Twin Smokers. They closed after there were some protests that got out of hand. People threw bricks into their business last year, and then the pandemic hit and they never opened, and they have remained closed. You walk down here, here's the Waffle House. It is open, but very few people inside this restaurant at this particular time. Now, if I show you across the street over there, that is a ice cream bar that's over there. A lot of people outside at this hour enjoying themselves. And one thing we've noticed here, surprisingly, is that even though these businesses sustained a lot of damage during some of those protests last year, very few are doing anything as far as security is concerned in light of what may come down or how people may react to the verdict that is coming out of the Chauvin trial. Now, surprisingly, as I said, we have not seen any businesses boarded up. We have some video for you along Marietta Street in Atlanta as well. And several business owners told me they are monitoring the situation, but do intend to carry on with their day-to-day operations. Now, if you recall, violent protesters damaged many of the businesses, as I talked about in this area last year, following the deaths of George Floyd and then Rayshard Brooks. Many of these businesses had bricks or rocks thrown through the windows. They never really recovered from the damage. Many of the businesses, like we talked about, for example, Twin Smokers Barbecue is still closed to this day. Now, today I spoke with a young Georgia resident who was down here in this area and asked him if he would feel comfortable being downtown if protests take place, considering the violent activity that happened last year. Okay, and so we don't have sound. We'll try to get back to that, but all is quiet for now here on Marietta Street in Atlanta. We're going to continue to see how things go, but for now, all is normal in this particular area of downtown Atlanta. We're live here in downtown Atlanta. Adam Murphy, CBS 46 News.
Adam, thank you for that report. Our team